Hey, this is a review of the Craftsman Professional 73756 800 amp AC DC clamp meter or ammeter versus the 400 amp AC DC clamp meter 21050T. These two meters are almost identical other than the fact that one of them is 800 amps, the other one is a 400 amp meter. Personally, I'm not a professional AC repair specialist or electrician, so I don't think I'm gonna keep this professional Craftsman amp meter. And it might be good if you are a professional, but if you're a non-professional, you could save some money at least and some space in your toolbox by getting this Southwire. Obviously, I favor the Southwire. Let me show you some of the differences. First off, this one has a holster to carry the ammeter. You can clip it on your belt, your tool belt, or your regular belt, and it has this elastic strap that kind of holds the leads and the thermocouple or temperature gauge in a little pouch area here, and then the ammeter sits behind it. So if you if you're climbing up a ladder, this would be really nice to have the holster that's just attached to your belt so that you can carry it in your hand. This one comes with a soft case. It seems a little sturdier. I prefer the design and the materials that were used in this case versus the holster. It also comes with leads and the thermocouple, very similar there. And it's got padded inside and a zipper. No holster, yellow strap here. I guess you could carry with that. The biggest difference on appearance is going to be the size. I mean, this one is significantly smaller than the 800 amp Craftsman. So Southwire, Craftsman. Very similar layout. They both have obviously the ammeter clamp at the top and a knob to switch between different settings. Very similar settings: amps, temperature, capacitance, resistance, diode tester, ohms, voltage and AC and DC, and frequency and hertz. Almost the exact same layout here. Almost exactly. This one has a hold button over here. This one has the hold button here. On the Southwire, the hold button also acts as a back to turn on the backlight, whereas this one you have your own button for the backlight. You got like an orange light over here. I know it looks yellow, but it's orange, and a light blue over here. Very similar at the bottom. Nothing special there. Exactly the same. You only have the two leads. I know some of the more expensive ones have different lead ports for different functions so that you can't accidentally plug it in on the wrong setting. Okay. One thing that is different about these two is that this one, the Southwire, has a non-contact voltage detector. And what that means is when you have voltage near the top here, the clamp, it'll sense it and it'll make this light blink. And I can demonstrate this on this outlet right here. Put it up to the outlet, turn it on any function. Doesn't matter where you're at, but if you turn it on, it'll detect voltage. It doesn't beep, but it gives you a solid red light when you have voltage. And that's kind of nice. My old meter, it had that, but it would beep. I don't know if that's important to you or not, but it was a very important feature to me, so that I don't have to probe every time to check to make sure that the power is off. Mainly is what I'd use that for. You know, you don't want to go fiddling around inside a hot box of live wires. So it's very good, even if you think, or even if you're 99.99% or 100% sure that the power is off. It's always good to just have another way of checking it, other than using yourself as the test. The leads are very similar. This is the Southwire leads. The length here is, I know you can't see, but it's about 2.5 feet of lead, and the Craftsman Professional, I think it's a little bit longer. Let me just double check here. Yeah, the Craftsman gives you an extra foot, so you got about 3.5 feet with the Craftsman, or 3 feet. Maybe this is 2 feet long, but you get the idea. It's a lot longer. The professional one seemed to be about the same grade, maybe a little better. I'd say the professional grade maybe a little better, which you'd expect. You pay more. Another difference between these two, this one comes with AA batteries included, and this one takes a 9-volt battery not included. So personally, I use rechargeable batteries, so I like to have the option to use AA's or AAA's. Let's see, thermocouples are almost identical. They look just a little bit different. I personally like this one. This one has the positive and negative on this little plastic piece, but this one just has a red and a black. So there's no confusing it. You just plug it right in with the red and the black over here. This one, you have to look at it. If it's dark, it might be difficult to really make sure you put it in the right way. They both work very well, so I'm not going to demonstrate that. Just believe me. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. If you're interested in buying one of these, I would highly recommend the Southwire if you're only going to be working on your house, or you're just kind of a hack and work on your own electronics. And if you're a professional, I would probably recommend the Craftsman Professional Edition, but I would not recommend that one if you're a non-professional. One